Now that I've started a YouTube commentary channel, I've begun to take the form of Moist Critical. No, I'm kidding. I just got fresh out of the shower. I'm a clean little boy. I look like a 50-year-old rocker. I look like I complain about modern music and talk about the good old days. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. Aim assist. Alright, I know this discussion is like 10 years old at this point, but I, as a console player, am so sick of aim assist. I'm sick of having to use it. I'm sick of having to look at it. I'm sick of seeing it in every kill cam that I have to watch over and over again. I've been using aim assist for about 12 hours now, and I want to blow my brains out. At no point is aim assist fun. Like, okay, let me calm down. Okay? I have not used aim assist even slightly. I refuse to use aim assist. I've been playing on console since Black Ops 2, alright? Black Ops 2 was like the first competitive game that I took like seriously enough where I really like honed in on my ability to aim, you know? Now obviously the graphics were different, the play a little bit different, the frame rate was different, so that's had to improve over time. But the reality is that crossplay kind of ruined console gaming, especially when you had PC players coming in. Like, even if I wasn't thinking about it actively, at the time I kind of realized, like, that's not going to be great for console players. And I was 100% right. Fortnite, I think, was the first game to, like, really suffer from this. Like, if you didn't have aim assist, tough titty. Like, I refused to be someone who build, right? Like, I stopped playing Fortnite well before they added the no build thing, and everybody's like, oh, they got no build now, bro, you should join us. I'm like, no, fuck that. If they really cared about people like myself, they would have started with no build. If actually, they would have just done Save the World. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about how Fortnite wasn't even supposed to be Fortnite. It was literally supposed to be an entirely different game, and it failed so miserably at launch that they abandoned the fuck out of it and made an entirely different game off their existing engine and coding and shit. Which honestly, mega play by Fortnite. Clearly it worked out, but to this day, I think people still feel the wound of like pain. I pre-ordered Save the World. I pre-ordered that shit, and they basically shat in my mouth and said, enjoy it, fucker. Enjoy it, piggy. Enjoy us shitting in your mouth. And nobody talks about that because obviously Fortnite's cooking now. The game, they literally remade their game like immediately. I think that should happen to every game. Every time a game releases and flops miserably, just make an entirely different game off that existing game, and don't pay any attention to the people who pre-ordered the game to play the game for its initial purpose. But the aim assist issue has been a problem for probably about the last 10 years. And the worst part is that everybody only ever listens to like PC players complaining about how OP and embodied aim assist is, right? It's basically aimbot, according to a lot of these PC players. Now, that is fucking bullshit, because aim assist is dog dick. It's fucking dog dick. I'll give you a quick scenario. Imagine you go to Chuck E. Cheese. You remember those OG driving sims? You know what I mean? It was like just a big, and there was like a chair, and it looked like a race car, and it was like, damn, that's sick, right? Imagine you go throw your fucking coins in this driving sim, this Chuck E. Cheese driving sim, and all you get to do is push on the gas pedal and kind of steer. But for the most part, the game is steering for you. That's aim assist. It sucks. It's annoying. Especially when at one point I didn't even need aim assist. I'll admit I wasn't going pro, but I could hold my own. All you had to do was add PC players to ruin that entire experience? What? That sucks. That sucks ass. Now, I hate to do this to console players, but this is the best example that I can come up with. Imagine this. As a console player, I like to think of myself as a wheelchair-bound basketball player. Alright? At no point would you ask those wheelchair-bound basketball players to face LeBron James. Nobody would do that. That's literally what it's like. That's literally what it's like. It could be a whole lobby full of wheelchair-bound basketball players, one LeBron James, and the whole lobby's cooked. The whole team is losing. The other team doesn't even really have to do anything. LeBron James got fucking 60 points. Everybody else has an average of 10 maybe. And now the reason the game that is really pissing me off here and has made me want to make this video is Marvel Rivals. Now, they added Marvel Rivals to PS4, I guess, in September. I didn't even hear about this. Personally, I think this says a lot about the current state of like next-gen gaming, because I was under the impression that they were pretty set on just saving that for PS5, and they brought it to PS4. Obviously, I downloaded that shit. Obviously, I've been grinding it, and I've been forced, after I played maybe 25 matches, no aim assist, can't do it. It's impossible. That game is so clearly orientated for PC players that it's like, why did I even bother? And of course, now I'm hooked. The game's great. It has a great fucking idea. It's a great hero shooter. I love playing as fucking anybody in that game. They're all fun to their own extent. But you know what? I can't enjoy it because why? Because I fucking bought a PlayStation instead of a PC. What kind of bullshit is that? Marvel Rivals is one of the only games that has the ability to select console only. So I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Aim assist. Everybody on consoles using aim assist. Even if you hit console only, everybody's using aim assist. There is no such thing as like honorable, respectable aim when it comes to console anymore, because PC players came in, shat on all of us collectively, and then we all just kind of had to why is it that as console gamers, we're the ones being forced to adapt? Like, can't you just give me the option, no aim assist, consoles only? The worst part about that, though, is that the more you filter matches, the longer you're sitting there waiting for the match to start. But it's annoying, you know? I pride myself on being able to aim on controller. It's not easy. You have a stick. You have a little stick, and you're just fucking, and you got this. You know what I mean? You know how hard and difficult that is? It's not easy. It's not easy. A lot of the time, you're just swiping it across the screen and hoping that you hit your fucking shot, because that's pretty much all you get to do on console. Man, the amount of posts that I come across of smelly PC gamers complaining about aim assist. How do I say this? Get yourself. You have nothing to complain about, bro. You have the most effective. Imagine this. They wouldn't make you face off against VR players. That's what it's like for console. It's like we're playing against VR players, like people who are like actually physically in the game, because all you have to do is point and click. I don't care who you are. Any PC game, point and click. That's all you do. That's all you do. Now, is it boring? I don't know. People love it. People are still playing on PC. So I assume there's some level of fun to it, right? There's a competitive edge. There's a skill you gotta learn. I get it. That's awesome. I also had to learn a skill, and it just happened to be slightly different than your skill. But because I decided that I wanted to stick with, what I've spent my entire childhood doing, and now into my adulthood, I figured out, I'll stick with console. I don't really need a PC. No, I made a massive fucking mistake. In fact, I've come across multiple posts that say that's actually my fault because I bought a PS5 instead of a PC. Alright. Camera died. I can't remember where the fuck I was or what I was talking about. Long story short is it's just like, just give me the option so that I don't need to rely on aim assist. Alright? To me, it's just not a very fun way to play the game. Like, I've spent 10 years at this point learning how to use a stick, and in my opinion, was relatively on par with stick using people. All right, together we were, you know what I mean? Like this is your average gunfight on console. All right, you get into a gunfight, you're both hopping around, right? You're taking shots, okay? And you're hitting some, he's hitting some, you're hitting some, and at the end of the day, you're both missing terribly, right? Because you're doing a little bit of this, you're dancing, right? It's not easy to hit somebody that's moving on console. And then eventually, either you die or he dies, and it's a respectable gentleman's match, and you say good game and you move on, right? On console versus PC, this is how it goes. You're doing a little dance, he doesn't miss a single fucking shot, and you're dead. And it just sucks. It just sucks, because I like console. I like controllers. I don't care, a keyboard's for typing. Fuck you. I'm not using a keyboard to move around. And the fact that I don't have a choice and I absolutely have to use aim assist, especially when it comes to playing against PC players, but also if the time to kill is too long, like in Marvel Rivals, you have no choice but to use it, because you're literally, if you've watched any Marvel Rivals game, right, like a professional game, nobody dies. Everybody's just taking shots. The time to kill is 10 minutes in that game if you get up there in the higher levels. And so you have no choice but to use aim assist, because every hit means everything in that game. And like I've said, it's been 12 hours and I want to shoot myself in the face. Not only am I now being forced to use aim assist, and because I'm having to adjust how I play the game because I haven't used aim assist pretty much ever, sucks ass. Right, so now I'm getting into lobbies, I'm dropping 2 fucking KOs and no final hits, right? And then I'm getting shit talked. Do you know the amount of restraint it takes for me to just say GG and just move on and not leave an entire paragraph in the chat of being like, your parents don't love you, you never developed any real relationships, you have nothing to be proud of in life? It takes a lot, okay? Call me Dr. Phil, all right? I got this shit locked down. The worst part about aim assist is that people can't even be trusted with it, right? The whole point of aim assist is the word assist. It's supposed to assist you. When I initially just accepted the fact that I have to use aim assist, I threw up a couple videos, what's this about? What do I do with it? And every single one was like, this is how you get it to work as aimbot. I'm not looking for aimbot, retard. If I want aimbot, I'll download aimbot. This sucks as a console player to just basically have to accept defeat in order to want to enjoy gaming. Basically, just let me play with other wheelchair-bound basketball players. It's that simple. I'm tired of facing LeBron James. I get it. All hail LeBron James. I'm so glad that you have the equipment to be LeBron James. I don't care. I'm a wheelchair-bound basketball player. Please just let me be by myself with other wheelchair-bound basketball players. Let me be with my people. It kind of seems like people like this aim assist thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm like just a dying rare breed. But it, like, every video I come across, everybody's just slobbering up and down on this aim assist in any game, whether it's Battlefield 6 or Call of Duty or Marvel Rivals. It's disappointing. Times they are changing, and you just have to get with them. You don't have a choice, Anyways, yeah, that's all I got. Have a good one, folks.